I'm just getting things together. Very tired. If this is too loud, it's running through a different program. So, and it's my wife's music, so if anybody tries to copyright it, I'm gonna be pissed. So that's actually my mic. And we made it a long time ago, and yeah. So if somebody copyrights it or says it's copyrighted, I would like to see how they did it and where they figure they copyright music we came up with and did on our own. No, I don't know how loud it is because I'm afraid if I turn it up too loud. So it's just good filler music right now because. So everybody go up and down a bit, sorry. I'm just getting some things set up though. I'm just doing kind of a brief today, which reminds me, I've checked something. Running. So yeah, this is not. I'm just gonna do some of this. Over here. Okay, I should have commercials starting to play soon. Well, let's see. And I have a feud open today, so I might have to crank this up just a little bit. For some reason, it's. That was loud. Sorry. I think it's because they wanted. Actually, I don't know if it's working right because it doesn't say it's doing it right on this side. But I'm gonna bring it back down. And I may fix the audio real fast. No, it's not open. Here it is. Sorry, adjusting settings. So if anybody hears anything, it's that. I thought I turned on the system settings. Great camera. Yeah, that's what the problem was. It's tilted. Okay. Alright, let me adjust. Well, hopefully it's some key lock. Oh god, this screen hasn't been adjusted. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix this whole screen. Yeah, right back. Alright. Well, while that plays in the background, I think I can switch over to this screen. Hi everyone. Or whoever might be showing up on maybe there. Wait. Sorry, I just got a message from my wife, so I'm just like. But no, today I've had these guys in the box. I've still got a couple of these that I might have. I figured I'd open these guys up. Yeah, I got a couple of newer ones down here. I know a lot of the people already opened these guys, but I'm gonna open up this one. This one is correct. It's a little bit odd. I would have thought card with wings, but they're talking about even Hasbro re-releasing masks. I can find some of those. Actually, you saw before. I have actually a couple of figures, but I have the vehicles elsewhere upstairs in my place, which is right above me here. And there's the masked vehicles there. I have the blue helicopter. I forgot what they're all called. But I even have the black car, motorcycle, the dune buggy, which broke because I played with them as a kid. But the wheels on them work really easy anyway, especially when you're rough like I was. Well, I not we were told as kids, don't break your toys, you don't get them. Oh, is it? Cool. That's Transformers, there you go. Voice mod. Hi Dad, how's it going? I'm alive, trust me. I'm alive. But I figured it just give me just a second. Yes, I am a robot. Oh, let me see if we can get this one to run up. Oh, I love it when Discord runs. Oh, let me keep on camera's lighting, see if that helps a little. That. Make it way too bright though. This one. Yeah, the lights reset. We've had power things going up. And it's finally running. Where's our general? Oh, I moved things. Go to the voice channels down at the bottom. Oh yeah, turning. Okay. Keep reading it silences it. Alright, let's see. Correct. Oops. Card. Not correct. There's weapons on the back. Back to back. Let's see what kind of sticker we get in here. I don't think I have that one. I'm not sure. Have a look. It's so reflective. They're cool looking. I'll leave that like that. That'll end up in the drawer with the other ones. I've taken the stickers, put them on, but cards instructions really does there. Get him a. Now, I like showing off the unboxing because you get to see how much trouble it is to sometimes get them out beforehand. A lot of people know how much of a headache it is. Plus, to recognize parts. So, this one's down here. A little snip right there, down at the bottom side. Take that out. It's another. See, we got a 5mm. Pigs. Sorry, right. But now we flip it back over, and you can see all the little. One here, this side, one here, there, one for his arm, one for his waist, and yep, even his wings. So look for that in all the transformer boxes. Okay, oops, that piece is. I didn't know that. Okay, now to see how to get him out of here. Okay, that flips up. So you flip this up, and then bring it right on through. Real easy. And give it a little shake. Get all these pieces out of the way. Okay, here is trapped. This hand moves in. Oh, there we go. Another step. Alright, brand new. Somebody said they take a little furniture polish for some of the joints if they are too loose, but they flop around real easy. You can put a little bit of that in there. I'm hesitant on doing things unless I'm absolutely sure about that, so don't quote me on it. You can put this in his hand, or I don't know if you can put this up here, but you can put it up on top, I think. Nope, this is the paper. They're pin joint. So you literally can. You do have shoulder joint pieces with the 5mm. So you can literally, if you move his way, you could probably pull one of those there. But let's take these off for now. We'll move these. Not to get cut. Already been getting everything beat up today. So let's see how he stands up. Actually got a lot of thin pieces on him. Let's see. I want to see his instructions. Yeah, see, that does actually go up. See, this is gonna. It's the spin joint. It says it's supposed to. Okay. Tight. So yeah, I knew it kind of sat up there because I remember seeing it with him on it before. You can see that wing piece is attached to the joint, so that would get a little annoying. Not the wheels though, the rims are nice. The wheels, the wheels, the wheels, the rims, the wheels. Alright, it even shows putting the guns on. So, a little bit of ADD, dyslexia kicking in, so forgive me if I don't pick up things real quick right now, especially with it. So, literally, his wings should be out. Me personally, I probably would have them up because I don't want to run through and go through the door. Ping! So, let's see. Step one is to fold his hands in. So, take his hands, fold them up and in. So they're up inside of his arms. And then the back piece, which is what I did to get it out of the box, but it wants to go straight up. So I'm looking at the back side of him now. Booty. his bot booty, and then it shows if this folds up. It folds up. There it goes. A little bit of a stiff joint in this one, and it just clicked into place by itself. It literally snapped up on me. That's cool. You can see how it sits in there. Okay. So we turn back to the front, and then it wants me to do what? Okay. Oh, it's in here. There's the joint right there. So I gotta get it to. Okay, it's a little harder than what. His waist is right there. See, this front does move. It wiggles a lot. Oh, I just popped his hip joint out. There. That is a nice thing. They do. There is a spot right here. It's actually similar to. I'm going to use Sound Blaster here as an example. See his shoulder joint right here? Right there. That. Oops, my finger's in the way. I apologize. That pin that right there where his shoulder is joined. So this right here, you can actually. And I am trying to acquire some pieces that fill in these gaps. So here, there's a piece that is for both Soundwave and Sound Blaster that somebody's made 3D printed. I want to see if they're still making them that can actually make these guys look like they're kind of G1 radio look. You literally take the legs, fold them up to the sides, put his head inside, take off the guns and everything. You can actually turn this gun into what looks like the antenna. It's actually pretty cool. I am trying to see about still acquiring the pieces for both of them because there's accent pieces that are for Sound Blaster that are the red that will fill in gaps, and the pieces are pretty much the same for both their arms and other spots. So it'll fill in for both of them because he's my fave. Actually, both of those guys are my fave now. So. Well, let's see. I'm going to get back to him. Let's see. It says to. Because see, there is. It's a pin up inside. Uh-oh. Camera just did something. Give me a second. I don't know if you guys see that too, but yeah, it locked my camera up. So give me a second here. Where did my camera go? Uh-oh. That is not good. So I might have an issue with. Did it shut itself off? Click wrong button. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think it's. Alright. I want to. Can you give me back my camera now? Just give me a second. Oh. Okay, I don't know what just went on. Yeah, I'm back now. That was weird. My camera just went on me. So, I'm not sure what was going on there. So, yeah. Interesting and fun. Alright, let me see. We're gonna get back to this. Hopefully the camera won't lock up again. Alright, it says to pop this out. And then push it up. I need to wiggle this forward. Just wiggle forward. It should. Oh, there it goes. Oh. So this front plate right here, see it moves forward and backwards. I guess I didn't get it all the way. It wasn't this far. So I must have just wiggled it. And then it extends up. So this joint piece folds like that, goes down, it folds up now. That was interesting. Alright, now we're going to go over here. It says to depress this back. Okay, we rotate, and we're going to twist at the waist. And see, this is what's cool, is that's pinned right here. If it pops out, you slide it right back together. Literally, just turn his upper body around. There we go. Now, we're going to go into the legs, it looks like. So, while we're holding it like this, it says to flip these inward. Oops, we're going the other way. Like this. These. And see. Okay, what's it say? Oh, it's just giving you a large view of it. Alright, his feet. Because they're all part of this. Swing it around. So they're upright? Okay. Follow what it says. Sorry, his one leg is kind of tweaked. There we go. Now he's got an interesting joint piece going on in here, so we're going to see what happens here. Okay, so push forward on both legs. So that's that weird joint piece that comes together. It's gonna, whoops, I'm pushing these forward and I don't want to. Alright, so now it wants us to swing. Alright. Okay, the way it should be sitting. Whoops. This leg. The way it should be. Okay. I'm trying to understand it here. Oh, I'm not swinging back. Okay, see, there's that funny joint. I forgot. I'm not paying attention to it. And it gets pushed back. Its foot should slide right along the back here. I'll turn it around so it's facing up now. It's the back side really of this leg. Oh, it's tougher than it looks. There it goes. Oops. I must have had it caught on something. So line it up, and there's a little pin right on the corner here. Right down. It's right there in the corner. Just tiny little pin. We're doing the same thing with this one, but make sure it stays. Yeah. Gotta make sure it swings. Okay, see, there's a tiny pin. Just trying to give it a squeeze. Alright, make sure the feet are in place. It says to. Oops, I gotta hold it. I apologize. To keep them in position. A little bit of a squirrely one. There's that 5mm holes and stuff. I do like that they still made them universal. Oh, okay, so holding the seat, the seats. I call them a seat. Alright, and then it says fold these down. Oh, I see, that actually pulled it together though. Oh, that's nice. Alright, and then there's a pin, right? There's two actually. So if you look at that, there's two little pins. You should. And then line everything back up. Give it a little bit of a squeeze, not too hard. See, and there's the bottom plate. Let me know if that music gets too loud though. Let me see if I need the other screen so I can see. Okay, 10 minutes time. I'm trying to do this in between portions. Flip that, so we're going to put the instructions. Once I've done this with the instructions though, a lot of times I can do it without. Okay, so just this piece, this whole section here, see there's a 5mm cord again. Wants us to flip it this way. So his body is faced up and wants to fold it over. And his arms are still legs. Wow, I'm really good today. Okay. Oops, and his feet are in the way. And then it says to fold this over. Alright. It's gonna be a little trick, huh? Gotta do a little flex. It's gotta line up to these. Oh, I see what's happening. So you gotta give a little flex here to get the doors over those pegs. Then you can squeeze a little bit here and there, and then you might have to wiggle. But it's tough. Interesting. There we go. There's one side. Come on. Okay, this one's a little tougher. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't tell you how much fun it's going to be when you get to a certain spot. Okay, I need to do a little flex in here. What? Okay, what am I running into? What? In the way or something? Let me take a look here. So that side popped again out. Oh, I see. It actually flexes forward a little bit. Okay. Ooh, that's tough. You gotta kind of flex that front end down a bit, and then pop it into place, and then it locks in a little better. A little. This side doesn't want to stay in. There we go. Once I get it done, it'll probably fit better. Actually, pretty solid once it snaps together, though. Alright, so now take the wings, makes it once and flat. This. You gotta make sure the arms are. This one turn. Oh, this one turn. So, but it shows these are turned this way. So we're gonna make sure they're turned that way. Make sure they're straight, like you see. Oh, I see. I turned the one already. Yeah, okay. Okay. So I had it this way, but now it shows the whole. That's literally flat side up. Okay, I'm gonna follow its instructions and what it says to do. So while keeping the wings, let's see, alright. Keep the wings folded up like this. Well, now we're gonna whip it over. And then bring them down. We're gonna complete the door side. Here we go. Sorry, I didn't mean to take that off too. Sometimes they pop right in. See, now his wings are in. They just kind of fold in there. You see there's a little pin on this one, so you can tell there's something else. Okay, and see now, take two blasters. We're going to join them together right here. We're going to do this. And we're going to actually sit weirdly on the back, propped up. I would not want to fire those off my back end. This one maybe, but not these two. This is towards the roof. Run into a little more. Keep popping apart just a little bit. Nice car though. It actually rolls fairly well. It kind of curves. Well, I don't want to curve to the right. So, and then to get the wings, there we go. It says to take these off. Oh, isn't that cool? I didn't even notice that before. So we're gonna follow the next step. So this gets him into the nice looking car. I might keep him out for this play. He's nice. Play with him. Just kind of like I have all the other ones here. But it says to. We're gonna take those same arms. Oh, let's skip that one. Let's skip to this one. Start using it. Come on. Gotta get a little bit. And a twist. There we go. That one's it's tightly built together or held together, which is nice. Okay, it says to fold it out. Whoops. Yeah, fold out. There we go. Thought I did something different. Sorry. So while it's like this, we're gonna flip it back over. We're going to take it, swing it around. And we're going to, yeah, it says to keep those in, swing these in. Oh, so it's got that peg on it, it's in the way. Let's just do, oops, put the wings back out. Here. See, now in the instructions it shows rotate it completely, like, but it doesn't say to keep really kind of going, so it stops here. It's kind of weird. I understand what they're doing, but my ADD brain wants to. So, put these. Oh, that's a weird. The images are more forward. Flip back like this. I don't know why they did that. And then there's. Alright, I'm trying to see myself here. Oh, they're right here. Oh, some little thin little things. Hey, oh, there we go. Grab the corner here. There's a little corner right there. Pull the edge and grab that and just pull up. Now he's got his tail. Got his rudder control. And then you just put these back in between. Cute. So now he becomes this flying. A little ugly on the bottom side, but if you look at the top side, it's landing. And he actually does kind of sit. I wouldn't roll it around too much like that because you can scrape it up. But for now, I'm going to leave the guns on there. We'll fold these back down. Now you're going to look at the instructions for this part because I want to try and do without it. Fold back up. Fold it in. And then these. And literally, they lock into place. They pop in. That's it. His left front tire really isn't touching unless I do that. But he's actually got a nice rim setup. Now for drag strip, I saw another one of him in the strip. I'm going to see about getting rim covers for him. I'm fine with his gun. I could get some other accessories, but some of these 3D printed wheel covers, I'm thinking of either, if they can get the black ones or silver ones back in, I might do those. But they have black also, so it covers those pegged up. But yeah, here's the tracks. So, when the track's done, it's actually nice. Kind of like jazz. I like jazzes too. But okay, so I'm gonna set this tracks right here for now. Move his instructions, and I'm gonna get the sweep out. He's a big boy, but I've had him for a while, and they have like a ton of these on the shelf still. He looks a lot like Skids, but this is sweet. So it's clear to the sweet with all the things in it. So I'm gonna open him up, and he's got a pretty cool background too. If you look in there. So the instructions they're buried in there. This is our stuff. Chunking hazard warnings. This is our property. I mean, I enjoy a lot of this stuff. I'm kind of glad I got back into this. And tomorrow is our D&D session for transfer, which I need to do a few more things tomorrow for it. Free this week. Making sure, so make sure you get all the stuff set off. And sometimes it's easier to get. Oh, that's soft. Wow. Really soft. So be careful with that. Don't flex it too much. Probably break that. Also, people with feelings, especially ones who like to. Yeah, I'm sticking my neck and chew on it. Here we go. Blaster. You see the peg on the side, meaning it's going to connect somewhere else. And then the 5mm peg there too. Alright, let's see if we can get him up. I really don't like this packaging style, but it does actually keep the toy in place or object. But it's a pain in the butt to get it out sometimes. It causes more problems, but all I had to do was get past there and there for his wings. He's coming right out. He just and right out of the package. Look at his head. So I'm gonna get rid of this. It's like all that stuff. Alright. Here is our sweep. Well, you can see his hand. Pretty articulated. You can move his arms around. Got a joint here. Ooh, that's stiff. Work out. You can see his hand is designed. This one's more of like pointing, so we could put probably this. And that's weird to me anyway. But you can put his hand even swivels. See his hip. It's got a pivoting hip. Legs are pretty articulated, so you can move them fairly well. Oops. See that? Foot folds in here, I guess. But, and then the rest of his body. I kind of like the look. It's kind of like a big old fat looking thing. So, let's get right into transform him after I make him do the splits. And I'm trying to get the gun out of his hand. So you can put something in this hand too. It actually looks kind of cool because it keeps his finger off the trigger for gun safety. For those who are afraid of guns. Let's unfold the. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because there is a hole in the bottom of this, so you can more for that. But it should actually, but this should probably be more straight out. So mine flexed a bit, so it's a firm shot, but it should be straight out, so it makes that. But for now, we're gonna leave it off. At least on mine. It actually just sit there. So. I love this. It's telling me to do the wings out, but they're already low. Alright, and it says to, man, right off the bat, connect his feet. There is a peg right here. You can see the peg goes together. So you put them right together like so. And it even shows it here. Now it shows. Okay. So they come, pops out of there. See the little peg there holding it. His arm's gonna come down. Now let's check his arm. Okay, there should be a peg. Yep, right here. There is a peg hole, and then the peg here. It should. Make sure it flexes down as far as it goes. Oh, there it goes. Little tight. Same with this one. Up free. And the slot that it goes to. Peg there. Oh, wow. It goes right into like really brutalizing. Okay, back here. So it's showing. Hold this up. Yeah. That's. Let's see, now it shows, and then it goes into. So I go to this, then it shows this, and technically it didn't show that. So it's showing this panel in the middle. It doesn't say swing the arm down, it just says swing these arms down, but it does not say take this down. So there's a peg here. It's like a funny. I'm gonna maybe close out to it. Oops. It looks like a little T. And then you see on back here. So when you're doing this, you gotta be careful with this guy. You can see that breaking on it. But you gotta make sure this. Okay, I'm looking at it. Sorry. Trying to. Okay, so that's the way it actually sits. It's a little distracting. So I'm gonna take my thumb and use it there. Okay, now it's smooth. I put my thumb behind it. Oh, Sorry, the ads. Yeah. Don't worry, I am just waiting with this, and then this piece should fold up, and it just sits there. This one does. And then same the other side. I'm gonna put my finger back here while I. Yep, that's better. I'd recommend putting your finger back here and holding it, just to be on the safe side. You know, sorry, Dave. Alright, and then it says fold these up. These are little, you can see their engines. They just fold up, they don't do anything. But yeah, make sure these stay. Okay. Now it says to rip his head around like a toy. Oh wait, it is a toy. So, just around. It's the thing on top of his head there. It's a little tough. And then... Oops. Wait a minute. I did not skip a step, did I? I did, because that's why I can't see it. It blends in with each page. My bad. There's the rest of it. I did all that without having to know the oh, just technical. But you know, my brain's just going. But here, I did all that. Oh, it's this piece here. It folds. Oh my god. Holy cow. There it goes. And it locks. You can hear it click. And see it lines up with the back of his head here now. That's why you rotate that little thing around. So. Songs on here jump fast. Okay, so I'm gonna move plate up. Just need to be out of the way, but there we go. So now I can move this plate up. Whoa, oh, oh. Okay, it's to here. I don't want to move that yet. Holy cow. Yeehaw. Oh, I do want to move it. So this is the next step. So you want to literally and fold it down to here. And I think it's going to hold back up at some point. Okay, so there is a peg back here. There's a peg right there. We're just going to click. Shows click. Click. And then this comes down further, I think. So there's two more peg holes right there. These two here. They go down to here. So this whole thing is going to lay flat. So what I'm going to do is take my fingers, hold that, take my fingers, hold that. So just make this whole thing flat right off there. And then you can just click. And then lining these two together while holding it together. Because peg holes should be up right there. So you might have to flex it up. There it goes. Ooh, that's yeah. Ooh, okay, yeah. Right. There we go. Okay. It's got a little bit of a. It's not a starting thing. Even shows on here. Okay, so those feet things that I was flipping. These ones here flip down too. They're smaller. Oh man, they're a little tight. But they work. They move. The heels. And then, okay, those front ones, they fold in now. Let's see, there's the 5mm holes. So you literally, if you get accessories from the other, you put jet fires off the back of it. Actually pretty cool when you do it, mess with some of the other stuff. So it is cool that they've accessorized, so you can accessorize everything. Okay, so I'm flipping to the front side anyway. So it's showing. Okay, what am I showing? So this. How do I grab that? There's this. It's showing. It's drawing. What is that? So down the middle of this, it's showing that flips up more. So there's another plate right here. Okay, my fingers are not that great. So I'm gonna. Okay. They didn't make it easy. We need in here. Door. Maybe this one. There we go. A little narrower. So those are my fucking needle nose. So it says flip this over. Oh, ow. Alright, so flip this over. And then, okay. There. Oh, man, that's a pain. Okay, I can see how it goes together there. Might have to do a little tweaking, because see, it's supposed to cover his head. Just a little tweaking after we get it fully put together. Since it is a brand new one, so now, to bring these two together, and the Decepticons in there. And just gently give it a tug here and there. Make sure it slides together properly. I can't get my thumb out in there now. Do not like that. There we go. Okay, lift up and pull in and it'll snap into place. Perfect. Not impressed by that, by the way. And then let's put up this. Hold these in. Now let's see. Bottom side in the crack. The top side. Here these like looking. Oh, now it shows to flip the other piece, which I already did. So it is supposed to cover its head like so. So it is supposed to cover like that. And then you can see how the weapons and stuff, so this, I love this. Get that on there. This is looking to me. And then this, that's what that 5mm peg. I'm trying to figure out what the alternate here is. Is it showing this piece flip forward? Let me take a look at that instruction. That's weird. So it's giving it an alternate form where the plate and everything is up more. You see it here. I'm not going to do that. It looks fine to me like this. It's actually pretty cool looking. So, instructions off the side. So this is one of what the suite looks like. Remember that from the movies. We're turning you into a suite. We all look the same. The drone. And you can see the size difference. Pretty big. Let me set him here. Yeah, he just literally. The underside again, not so pretty looking, but not supposed to be. They're supposed to be robots in disguise. Oh, stop that. Alright. You know what? I'm not going to even worry about that. And an ad should start here in a second. So, while it's doing that, I'm going to get in. So when you come back, you should see. So I'm gonna wait for a moment, just because there's this, and then there's the QR codes that they say the little stats. I like to hold on to these boxes because some of them like that stuff. I'll hold on to the sweet box because the inside of it is actually pretty cool. So I might take those out and try and scan them in later. Get the backgrounds. They're actually really nice. So right now I'm running on Twitch, so anybody who sees this on YouTube, you don't see the commercials. Kind of nice about that, but it gives us a little revenue for our D&D streams and this stuff. Mostly the D&D is what it's for, but mostly it gives us something. And the ad should be getting up soon. But yeah. And I don't think she's here today, so I don't know. System just I'm gonna shut that off. There we go, because it's not gonna need it on my system. And we'll wait for a moment. Yeah. So I turned off the music for now. No copyright, but it's copyrighted. Alright, I have an issue with some of it. You put it on the no copyright thing and it shouldn't be copyrighted. And it shouldn't be on that channel. So, what I'll do, I know there is one channel and I'd like to sponsor it as soon as I pull up the music for it. Because I enjoy theirs and theirs is mostly copyright on it. And I say go give them some give them some money too, usually works. If I can find them again. It's called Relaxation Harmony on YouTube. Go look them up. Most of their stuff is no copyright kind of stuff, and I enjoy it. You know what? We're going to throw on some nice, relaxing tavern music. Tavern in music. Because I figured, hey, why not? For something relaxed. So, Relaxation Harmony, go check them out while you're at it. They're not paying me to say it. I just enjoy their site because I like some of the, actually, I like a lot of music stuff. And if you think you can do and help them, go for it, please. I'm going to be trying to do that with sodas. But I don't have the funds right now and I don't have that. So, but this is Skids. And I thought he was pretty cool looking, so actually got that. Well, it kind of like G-ish, G1-ish design. I don't know how to describe it really. So, here's the box. There's also the QR code on the back. Gives you stats and stuff. But it also shows. I try not to. I'm going to keep that box. Put it over here. So you can see what comes in here. You got 3 pieces. Now, all those straps again are little rubber band things. This one, literally, it's just held in by the cardboard. And it literally, see, it's big. You gotta lift this and try not to bend or break it while you're doing it. It's not too bad. So I'm just gonna pop these. Oops. See, I only did one. It came right out. I am disappointed to see that still most parents get on their kids about it. Don't steal the stuff, earn it. Much better in the end. And if you're the adults doing it, not gonna use my language. Okay, now here's fun. I bet you this flexes, moves. So we're gonna lower this down. What I'm gonna do is squeeze it, through carefully. I'm going to just pop one door through. As soon as I do that, I can just, much easier that I do it than you guys do it. So you get a chance to. Okay. I'll leave that. Let's get this plastic out of the way. Got pieces all over. So many pieces. I like that they did minimize down. So here's some instructions. But here is Skids. That's some nice windows. Let's see. I like the drastic improvement still, that they can move. They're more posable again. 5mm, so he's got like an Energon X kind of thing going on. But you notice there's a 5mm peg there, and then you can literally do this. Slam somebody and blast at the same time. And then you notice there's even a hole under here, on top of here, so you can put them in his hands. He's got forearm peg holes though, where I put this one. And then there's one on top where you're going to be mounting his guns and stuff. But yeah, you can see on here, they have it set up differently. I'm going to do it like they did. So this literally doubles as, it should double as a blaster somehow. Oh, I got to turn around. That's what the peg is. So, literally becomes, the hammer did it again, didn't it? What is going on with this thing today? It turned itself again. I don't know what's going on today. Alright, give me a second. I will fix the camera. Yeah. I literally had to close out of the bloody window to get it to work again. Oh, there it goes. I don't know what's going on. I gotta check that. I might have to switch back to the other camera then, which keeps this up. But, yeah, here's this. Turns into a weapon as well. But remember what I said about there's peg hole underneath, so you can put this literally under, and in the picture, there it is. Or you can even over top, so it looks a little funky. Actually, it does look cooler this way. Put it back, peg under. It actually sits there pretty well too. It's not too bad. So now it's back to this, and then you can put it back on there. And now he's got, impose him a little more. His head moves, everything. Window. I always hated the Transformers that had the doors locked. You could put it back like this, but it was like you walk through a door, ping, you can't catch one side or the other. Hey, Nigu, I'm just having camera troubles today. Camera wants to keep shutting off, but I don't know why. But I'm gonna transform Skids today. Oh, I was gonna try and drop him on your D&D streams too, and try and listen and have some fun there. I already did these things. Okay, let's get to, yeah, you can put the gun on top here. Makes it look like it's got a extra blaster in. So actually, I'm gonna leave it like that because it's a good way to keep track of them. So we're gonna start transforming. Part of Devos. You will assimilate to our ways. Yeah, is there dominant? Alright, rotate. Ooh, that's a small pivot point. Ooh. Rotate. And then, okay, rotate this part. So it's gotta make sure that doesn't move. Although that's pretty tight. I love this. It's got two wheels. Alright, so we're gonna take Oh, there it goes. And eggs. This door's swing out. Oh, it's part of the dash. Stop it. I'm just going to swing these down. Wait for a moment. And do this. Wait, we gotta look at this one. In which I've already kind of done that part, but I didn't fold them at the waist like this. Oh, literally once you, oh, okay. Pivot. Pivot. I'm going to just move his legs and pivot to it. Okay. Is this good or what? Gotta see here. Here. Okay. Interesting. Oh, there it goes. It wasn't popped down and I couldn't get it to pop back up. It's like, yeah. Okay. Okay. I guess pushed together. There are pegs back here. Making booty. Making a booty. Booty shake, booty shake. Alright, so arms in. In. Oops, not the way it should be. Make him steer in a whole other direction. Goes back. Okay. And string these down. They'll be inside, and there's grooving. Let me make sure there's a peg back there. It's kind of offset to his arm a little bit. So. Oh, I think it's in. Same with this one. The really should tell you to do the legs here. Okay. There. Now straight it back down. Get his arms back down. Come on. So pull this out so you can hold on to him better. Yeah, it even shows the pegs there. Now we can hold these down. Black pieces that are inside of his legs. Oh. I didn't tell you to do that, but flex it up. So those doors out. So hip joint inside here. There we go. Get it rolling a minute just to get the move. Eggs on each side of the door here. No, no, in. These wheels, I would not count on rolling too much. The back ones maybe, but not the road ones. Oh, that's funny. It says to fold out the wheels. They're already folded out. It has a pivot, see? Look. But it was already folded out when I was doing these, so I don't get it, but alright. It's tough, there we go. Get them to work a little bit, so exercise it if you're going on. Yeah, don't go great, but he's pretty big. I mean, good tracks. Comparable. He's just bulkier. And then you can take car with a mohawk. That's pretty cool. Transformers. And you can see the combinations of the gun. Transform that. And then I got one last one. That's what my camera holds out. So I had one of her own. I do like Arcee, kind of like the original state, but I do like. I'm okay with the newer state too. So I've had these guys kind of sitting around, not doing much in the box. So I thought it would be nice to pull them out and just do a bit of a stream today for that. Open this up if I can get the tape to cut. I am not a fan of having the open box so much because people or kids have a tendency to steal crap. Because I mean, like I said, it's disappointing seeing Ravage and parents don't taught their kids, earn your stuff. But I wrote it. I'm gonna take it. Heard that earlier in the story. One of the kids just started bringing them going off, and I was happy to see the parents just like, no, we're not getting it. Just walked off. The kid sat there on the floor. It was a video game you wanted. Thought it was hilarious, but at the same time, I should, because we were all kids at one time too, we did the same thing. Although I don't remember doing that much more anything. Meals. This piece. Let's see anything else. Oh, we're gonna cut one here. Arms. Right here. And then one around the waist. I always worry about this one because I've seen this one transformed on somebody else's screen. I was like, oh, and back here. There is one back here. Look at that. So, if that comes off, don't worry. I just freaked myself out thinking I just broke it. Nope, it just pops off. Literally, that's why it was strapped on there. So it comes off. Take that off first. Now she's got her heels here, so if you can, lift her leg up, bend it, give her a flex, move. Now, this, I would recommend, rotate, swing one side, swing the other. Don't try and yank it out, you're going to break it. Let's do it. Then I'm going to clean up all the little pieces of stuff that they just bubbled all in. There we go. Here are all the pieces. Disappointment. Actually, Megatron disappointment. These poor ones that I have on it. Alright. Wow, she's very. Half the wheels, so these two must go together. Yes, right. Very thin, so be careful. Just showing you. But be careful. I mean, pretty well built though. So, 5mm. You literally have a weapon. Oops. Ouch. I'm gonna club you with my wheel. I think this comes apart to make two weapons, if I remember right. So, let's take a look here. I'm gonna put this back on to make her look, at least, make herself a little bit. She usually has this on in the TV series. I don't remember seeing this really too much on her back like this. A lot of times I don't really see it. There's something there on her back. I can't remember. I have to go back and watch for a minute because I've watched the Prime series. I did enjoy it a bit because it was interesting. But I want to see how well she stands up. Let's see. Oops, get her legs to close. Oops. It's because I messed with her feet. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay, so this opens up. So this does act like a shield on her arm. but I think yeah, it does open up. So the wheel opens up. The for this. There it goes. So it makes her blaster. So it sits in her hand. Like so. Oops. Get it under. No, it's not getting. There it goes. There we go. Just close it a little bit. Then this acts like a shield, but 5mm comes apart, and it should make. I think she had. Yeah, there it is. They're like blades on her arms, so she can actually has a defensive and a offensive, but also melee attack. Oops, almost lost it. Stop it. Almost like that already. Thankfully, again, Hasbro has made it. Oops. Not me. What's this back? That came off fairly easy, but now we've got a way to melee attack, so it's like blade arms. But yeah, so I knew those. I remember from the series she had some ways of doing certain things. You can literally put these in your hands though too. Whip it around. Or put it back here like this. The back blade. But for now, we'll do. Put these back together. Great way to keep them together. 5mm hole again. And love the look of this. Look at how it's giving off a reflection. Actually, really nice. And just, they should also, there are pegs, so 2 there. We're going to make sure we line them back up, and then it goes back together. This kind of reminds me of the red on your bike design for your Transformer, Dave. Just that red shine. Oops. Alright, now we're going to go into and make sure I have this completely unfolded. Yeah, see, you can see they store it on her back. So when you're storing this on her back, it goes, oops, just did it again. That's going to drive me up a wall. Okay, put that back. There's a peg hole right back here, 5mm again. That when this is out, it'll show in here, it sits on her back, which is actually pretty cool. And then this doubles as a shield as well. Rolling. So it's like an energized shield. It's actually pretty cool design. So we're going to get right into Transform here, so let's do that. I'm going to start with, I've already taken off everything else. So, arms are already done? I don't know what else it wants me to do with them. Can we go further or something, or is it? I don't want to push my luck, but the arms are there. I don't know what's. Okay, we're gonna turn to the side. So arms are straight down. I don't know what this is. It says to pull this. I'm gonna take that off for now. Out. So, oh, I see. Bring this out. So it's. I'm gonna leave this out for the moment until I can get. Okay, and the wheel. And it shows the fender well outward, if that is the front end. So, if you put it on the right way, fender well out. And it says to swing this up. And thank you. It's going to be kind of the top of her head here. So, and this is off. If you notice it, it's not on there right now. I mean, it is, but they don't put it showing in there too much. So you're going to be like, this is what it'll look like. So I'll try to leave it on there because it is kind of interesting. So we're going to. Alright, I want to make sure I'm looking at this right. Which one am I going with? So it wants me to do her legs up. And arms are still down. I don't know why that was specified up there. Does she have a pivot on her hip here or something? Oh, she does. Okay, there is a pivot point back here, but I don't like that. It says to. So I swing this back. Okay. I'm confused. My ADD is kicking in because I'm confused now. Okay, so I'm gonna put the. So. Oh, I see. Her arms come down further. Oh, wow. They really do come down further. Holy crap. Okay, so. Alright, I'm gonna take that off because it's gonna drive me home. Okay, I am looking at what would be the. Am I supposed to roll? Okay, so this is supposed to rotate, but. Oh my god. Pop it out too. There are peg holes right here. This is a little more problematic than it should be. Okay. Okay. Careful doing that because that technically should not have popped out when I did that. So this is really stiff, so you might want to give it a few gentle twists back and forth. Holy cow. So, right now. Wow. That is a bit of a pain in the butt. So, it's like this. I think. Okay, so I'm going to follow its instructions, both of these like this. This one has to come down. I guess it's going like that. Okay, down the drawing finally. Oh, now we go to the feet. We got to fold these over this way. There we go. Very interesting. Oops. Yeah, I popped it in. Like, what did I just pop? Did I connect it? Oh, there it is. I'm looking in the wrong spot. I'm looking down here. There it is, right here, a little slot. And then there's a peg here. So, oh, it just slid right in anyway. There we go. Okay. My brain just checked. Sorry. These this way. Going together. Now there are pegs in here too. So look at the pegs. Two. Oh, there we go. Lined up. There we go. 5mm pegs again. Oh, I shouldn't have done that just yet though. So, not me and having an ADD moment. Let's just put these out. This plate here comes over. Okay. Look down here. And then this whole thing forward. Learn that here. I'm trying to keep up with the instructions, so forgive me if I'm not doing it as quick as everybody. Wrap the legs around and under. I'm actually doing 2 steps at once. I'm actually swinging down and under like this. So now this is where the wheels can go together first. Okay, so we match those peg holes up again on the wheels. So there's 2, 1, 0, and 3. There's 3 pegs on the wheels. So let me put them here. I think I messed it up. I'm not sure yet. So we'll see. And then oh my eyes. Ow. I'm trying to understand the instructions. My brain is not working fully today. Not hard to give me. Interesting design concept here. I think I did show it. This is what happens with my ADD when I'm really not awake right now. It's an interesting transformation, I gotta say that. Oh shit. Oh wow, she actually rolls pretty good. 2 wheels. She actually has a little kickstand too, right here. There we go. I think she have one of these, but no. So if we pick that just right, she'll actually stand up. And then now it shows a couple things you can do with all the blaster and everything. Or these. So you can put them on the back end. So if you're not me, you'd be your door. Oh. Then do that. Or oops. There's the side ones down here, which we can actually give it a little wheel guard too. See if she even has a little tailpipe coming off and everything. You actually, oh man, this is actually nice. Yeah. I have some fun with it. It's actually pretty cool. That's Arcee right there. That's a nice one. Actually did a nice build on her on this one. So So that's where I did today was tracks, a suite, which is really nice, that piece, and then um, Skids, and then Arcee. Trying series more look. But sweet looking design, actually. It's not bad. I mean, there could be a little more aesthetics here, but I wasn't gonna get her, but I changed my mind, and I'm kind of glad I did because it's actually not a bad build. But I could see about seeing if that site has some accessories, 3D printed stuff that would kind of enhance and build on. So that's what I'm going to do with Soundwave and Sound Blaster. I can do it with a few others, but those guys are my faves. And then I really like Arcee's design now, after actually playing around with it personally. I only do that with those guys, the specific ones that I really like. Those two are specific, so but I'll look it up. But I'm gonna try and have these unboxings also on YouTube. But tomorrow around 1 p.m. Pacific, we should be doing Transformers campaign tomorrow. And then I'll be hanging out with, hopefully, Migu's group to listen to their campaign and learn some more. And maybe my camera won't malfunction again. I don't know if it's the camera that could be. So, probably computer, because the camera's been okay. I might try and set up an actual small step thing that I can do these in better so you can see a more direct point of view. It'll be a little harder for me because I have a camera in my way. But, yeah. So, for anyone and everyone who has joined me today, I'll wait until the commercial stops here in a second. So, like I was saying, hopefully the commercial's done. I will have this all up on YouTube. I'll try and get some other ones up for Transformers unboxing. I need to do a little editing on one of them, but this was for, like I said, tracks, the suite. Jesus, forgot his name already. That one, yeah. He is Skids. That's Skids. Sorry, my brain just checked out. I'm a little tired. And then got Arcee. Sweet little ride. It's actually very light too. It's really nice. But it's got a nice color too. But anyway, yeah, check it out tomorrow. Transformers D&D campaign around 1 p.m. Pacific, and then like I said, I'll have these up on the YouTube channel. The links are in the description. Check out Space Ghost Dave when he's streaming. It'll be in the description as well. You can just click the link. And also check out Swerve's Bar podcast and their D&D offshoot, Rise of the World Killers. It's a Transformers campaign as well. I enjoy listening to theirs while I'm at work and pretty much anytime I can. But yeah, everyone else have a good rest of the weekend, and maybe see you tomorrow if you're there. Bye.